Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Sunday Morning Coffee with Lisa. I'm Spiritual Coach Lisa Hopp. It is Sunday, September 1st, 2024. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're new to this podcast, thank you for listening. Please be sure to check out my website at lisahopp.com. And I'm also on Instagram under Spiritual Coach Lisa Hopp, and I'm on Facebook under Lisa M. Hopp Spiritual Coach in Medium. And you can, if you're listening on Spotify and other devices, thank you. I appreciate you all so very much. Here in the States, happy Labor Day weekend. I hope everyone is enjoying yourselves. A lot of barbecues going on, I've noticed. I'm not invited to any, but a lot that I see. So, welcome. The topic today: are you serving two masters? I bet you are. I even want to say, of course you are, most likely. But there's an opportunity and work that can be done to only serve one. And that one master is your higher self. It's your God within. It's your Jesus within. It's any ascended master within. I am within. And your connection to that I am, which creates everything that you would like to create. If you are focused, if you are centered, if you are knowing what you want. But most of us either split up our time or we focus just on this other master, what Jesus referred to as Caesar. Are you focused on the material world, on paying the bills, the taxes, the job, the runaround of all the errands you have to do? That tends to take us away from the true other master. It also causes us to attract what we don't want to attract. And this is what I mean. And I hear about this all the time. So let's say that you would love to attract financial freedom, but you worry about the bills. You feel like you don't have enough. You don't know how it could happen, so you don't move forward towards it. This is serving Caesar. And yes, we should pay to Caesar what is Caesar's. Also said, such as our bills, our taxes. But we are not really, let's just say it limits us to focus just on that material world and to have our faith only be working if we see results immediately of our manifestation efforts. Now, some of you have vision boards. Some of you do affirmations, I ams. Some of you might do other exercises to clear your path towards health, love, and wealth. And that is wonderful. Don't stop doing that. But notice where your mind goes. Do you worry about the what ifs? Do you think that what you're asking for isn't possible? Because if you don't believe it's possible, then you cannot have it, because you won't allow it in. And allowing is essential. Allowing and knowing that you are worthy. When I was speaking to my guides the other day, they said that to me: allow. Just allow. And of course you would think, I allow because I'm asking for it and I'm not trying to get in the way of it. But what we focus on expands. And what you focus on the most is what you get. So what are you focusing on? You know, you're focusing on what is directly in front of you in your 3D world, which contains all that material life. So what is best to do is to, as much as you can, be at a higher consciousness level. Let it go. Do not put emotion to things, such as stress, anxiety as much as possible, high emotions, anger, rage, worry. The less you feel about things that you used to worry about, the quicker your manifestation arrives. As much as you can, feel it done, what you're asking for. Feel it complete. Feel that health restored. Feel your life filled with love and loving people. Feel and know all your bills are paid in full. Now, yes, sometimes you feel that way and a bill pops up to be paid. Stay with it. Do what you can, but keep that feeling that your wish is fulfilled. Now, understood? I say this all the time, what I'm saying to you. And you might think it has to be second nature by now. Of course I know how to feel the wish fulfilled. To be in the end, it is already done. It is already completed. But I say to you again, what's your predominant thought? What's your predominant feeling? Are you waiting for it to physically appear? It appears in its own divine timing. Are you noticing that it's not there? If you are affirming that you are in an ideal romantic relationship, and then you're noticing it's not with you, you are not in the end. You are not in the wish fulfilled. You gotta walk around like it's done, like you have it. Almost, it's like people should look at you a bit like you're delusional. Wait, she doesn't have anyone, but she's acting like she does. She's feeling like she does. She's happy. She's fulfilled. Then you know you're doing it right. But with that said, it is best not to talk about what you're manifesting with others, because they're only going to put their story onto it, their vibration. But you never want to counteract what you're doing with your own words, your own feelings, and your own thoughts. Watch how you speak. Watch how you feel. Watch what you think. Now, we have tons of thoughts, so you can't monitor every single thought, but there's a trend. There is a trend of it, of what you notice, what you look at. And also, it's so very important to know what needs to be healed. If you feel you can't trust others, then you will have others not trusting you, and you'll see in your environment that you have people that you cannot trust. If you feel that you are asking for love, but you probably aren't going to get it, then you're not going to get it. You have to be in that state that is already done. It's just a matter of time before it appears in your physical reality. And all you have to do is live, think, and talk like you already have it. And you have to feel it most. There are days perhaps when you won't feel it entirely. But notice if your feelings counteract your words. And if they do, you got to build it up. You got to build up that knowing that you really do have what you don't see yet. Also, a little elixir to this: gratitude. Now, I was out earlier this weekend, and I was having dinner, and I was feeling off. I'm smiling how I'm putting it. I wasn't feeling all the gratitude, all the love, all the being in the moment of being grateful for a meal being put in front of me. And I knew it. I even said something out loud about it, like, I'm not feeling the way I know to feel right now. I've got to work on it. We all have moments where we're tired or something sets us off. And I got, during this meal, some news that I didn't like. I'm not, overcoming it. Just, want to say, put off. And so we have the two things happening. So it impacted it. Excuse my misspeaking. It impacted it. It impacted everything. So I wasn't in my higher consciousness state. Let me explain what higher consciousness state is. What should have been perfectly happening is I'm sitting there and I'm feeling gratitude for the meal in a giddy way. And I'm feeling love for all the other patrons around me. And I have no emotional reaction to an email. That's higher consciousness. That's higher vibration. And if I had pulled that off, I would be feeling more abundant right now in every way. You see? Get in that moment. I've been there, and it does work. It is true. It does work. Where you're just grateful for life. Where you're bright. You exude this energy that people are drawn to. You are warm and fuzzy grateful. You can't help but see the blessings. You jump up and down. I remember I gave a charitable gift to someone. I'd won it and I paid it forward. And I was so happy to do that. I was like, please let me win. I want to do this so bad. Make my night. And then I won. You see what I did there? I was so in the moment I really want to be generous with this. And I aligned with it. I aligned with winning. And that's how you win too. You align with I'm so excited about how I'm going to help others with this. I'm so excited how I pay it forward. I'm so excited about what can be done. You're not worried about what may happen in other ways. You're not thinking it can't be you. No, it's just you have the abundant feeling before you get the abundance to match the feeling. That's when you know you're pulling it off and you cannot fake it. I have seen some of you fake it. You say, oh yeah, it's mine. And it falls flat before it's halfway out your mouth. Now, yes, you should speak like that anyway, even if you're not feeling it. But you got to continue to work on the feeling, because when you have everything lined up, the words, the thoughts, and the feelings, you're unlimited and you're unstoppable. And when I get off of this podcast today, I'm going to go about really building up that feeling and not quitting until I've gotten there. Just the feeling of love to all. No, almost the way you can feel when you have a wonderful buzz in you. That's what I'm speaking about. And never give up on it or yourself. Really getting into the focus of that one perfect master. Because if you spend all of your time, essentially, for the most part, serving that one master of higher consciousness, it's going to overflow out to your Caesar world. And just overflow like a wonderful wave. A soft, calm wave that takes care of everything for you. If it overflows into financial freedom, all bills are paid. If it's about health and you're feeling cured, healed, full, and you can't believe the numbers aren't matching, eventually you're going to see results. So important. I just became an affiliate, actually today, about a wonderful a short film called The Source. I think it's short. Actually, it might be 90 minutes. And it's about science backing up the healing properties of meditations and supernatural experiences along with meditations that have helped people to come to full healing. And it is a foundation that filmed this and does the work, that has the team member, perhaps the leader of Dr. Joe Dispenza. And why I am a fan of this source is because I was diagnosed over 14 years ago with multiple myeloma. And there is one person in this film that had a cure. No markers found. When the clinical medical community, for the most part, would say we don't have a cure yet, that's not possible. Anything is possible. Anything can free us up. So if you are following on if you are a newsletter signee, if you are on social media with me, you're going to see it. You're going to see me promoting this because it's just important. It's important to know you're not alone. And it's important to know that anything is possible. Anything is possible. Thank you for joining me. Remember, as you go about your day and you go about your week, notice what master you're serving and try to reverse it when you're serving that master that is promoting lack, worry, stress, anxiety, fear, anger, rage, anything where you don't feel your highest self. Grab it and switch it up into that other master. For instance, if you are feeling worried about something or you feel fear, I am fearless. I am powerful. You can also go to a scene in the past, and I speak about this, and some of you who listen have heard me speak about this with you. You can go back to a scene where you had stress, where you had worry, or even one you have right now. And you can say, remember when I worried? Remember when I had fear? Remember when I had stress? It's saying it's not there anymore when you do that. So you can take a scene, you can reverse how it looks and make it a new one, or you can simply say, remember when? And you can do it for the present feelings too. If you're currently stressed, if you currently have anxiety, and I'm not a doctor with that, sometimes we do need a third clinical party, but if it is about the circumstances of life, and it's fear-based, and it's stressed, and it's worry about not having enough, or not being worthy, or not more than enough, go to it. Remember when. It puts it in your past, and it opens up your future. Very powerful, been known to work. And I'm also a big proponent of exercises such as emotional freedom techniques, and there's more than one. And any tool, honestly, that can help you. I mean, sometimes the tool is just listening to great music, going for a walk, anything that can help you raise up. Now, one thing I do to raise up to higher consciousness, I breathe. I breathe up until I feel like I'm floating above. Like I'm even floating above all of you, but not in a I'm better than you way, but I'm just above it all. Take a deep breath in and then raise yourself up. You can even feel the deep breath in go to the top of your head and raise up, and then exhale and breathe up again, and then exhale until you feel like you are lighter and more above it all. And when you do that, it allows your world to change, your body to heal, and doors and windows to slide a little bit more open to you. There are resources and help out there in a variety of ways. And that there always are departed loved ones and angels and spirit guides also around you to help you to eliminate your fears. But they can't do the job alone. You have to help them. You have to do your part too. So very important. And I'm being told to say this too, to be confident. To be confident that about yourself, about how much you deserve, about how you're worthy, about what you are capable of as a super duper human being that you are. And to trust and to have faith. Just don't ever give up on yourself, because you're not standing alone. You're not meant to stand alone. So don't allow yourself to stand alone about yourself. And heal now whatever you can in every way, in any way. This life is here to include struggle. It is not that you deserve it. It is not that some are lucky and you're not. It's because through struggle, we grow. It's the only way to do it. If we had life handed to us, we'd go nowhere with it. We would just kind of hang around bored, probably complaining. But struggle causes us to ask for more. It causes us to throw out help, to say prayers, to grow qualities that we wouldn't have had otherwise. There is a higher good in struggle. It doesn't mean we should expect it all the time or ask for it. But at the same time, we should understand why it's there. Very important. So again, as you go through your day, as you go through your life, notice where you're serving. At any moment, you can change it up. It doesn't have to be perfect, but if you get really good at it, you'll get mostly perfect, if not altogether perfect, at where your will resides, what master you serve the most. Thank you so much again for joining me. If you are on YouTube listening to this, please like, subscribe, and share. And if you are on any other avenue of listening, thank you. And sign up for the newsletter to get all of my latest events and services. And always expect more. Sometimes I don't mean to fib, but sometimes I would tell you something's about to happen and then it's delayed. Again, sometimes the 3D of life gets in the way. But everything I say that I would like to happen for the most part happens. So stay tuned for more content. And until next time, again, happy Labor Day weekend for all those here in America that celebrate. And have a wonderful week and many blessings to you multiplied.